Oh yeah, sorry for the, please don't feel you have to stay if you are feeling sleepy. I think I was thinking I would like to move on to, while still wanting to keep playing Yoku, I would like to move on to the next game I wanted to stream as well. So I thought I would, this seemed like a kind of good compromise to, I don't usually stream in the day, but to just sort of play Yoku in the day instead, and then Broken Sword, the classic point-and-click game, is what I'll be moving on to next in the evening. But yeah, we still have a bit on Yoku to do. God, it's such a gorgeous little theme tune, this, isn't it? Sorry, bear with me, I'm moving around my room trying to orientate things a little bit. Hiya, Arbor. Hiya, Mongoose. Yes, I have, don't worry. I did sleep quite well. How are we all doing? Forgive me just to mute the mic a sec while I move my chair and such. Look how pissed that slug is. Yeah, I need to remind myself later to add some music from this to the stream playlist. Hi, Luke. Hello. I don't usually do daytime streams, at least in the week, but quite a few of you are here actually, so maybe I'll start doing them here and there. I might consider it for especially long games as well, like whatever RPG I do next, or maybe Yakuza. Oh, I've got a couple of the Deponia games yeah, I like the art style and the quirky style of those. For the slug, yeah. Yeah, so a bit of a surprise, don't mind the game. Yeah, a bit of a surprise out of nowhere stream, but I'll probably stream Broken Swords tonight. Probably, I'll see where I am. But I thought, since we're doing post-completion stuff, this might be a nice one just to do in the day as a... oh gosh, where were we? Well, actually, right here, for those who saw it last night, this is actually post-glitch where we are currently. After JKX Win showed us the out-of-bounds, the out-of-bounds glitch, which, that kind of reminds me of, if you've seen, like, the Ocarina of Time, in Ocarina of Time, the way they, like, just skip straight to Ganon's castle, like, even at a point where they're, they can do that without having to be adult Link, so you can just finish the game as child Link. It kind of reminds me of that, where you can just go straight to the end in a way that's so clearly not right, game or story-wise, but it's quite a, I mean, that's the thrill of, at least glitch speedruns, isn't it? Just breaking a game just wide apart in so many ways. No, of course, there is a place for glitchless runs too. I remember, like, when I first heard of speedrun, I was like, I heard of like tool-assisted runs where there was like emulators using save states in slow motion, and I think for a brief period of time I was like, well, that's not right, but of course that's, you know, that's actually a really cool as a, I mean, A, no one's, at least reasonably, no one's using that to cheat, and B, that's just sort of a incredibly cool spectacle of the, at least what's in theory, like, the quickest way you can beat a game. Like, I do love all that as a spectator. It's not something I mean, one day I'll try and speedrun Super Mario Bros. 1, like I always say I want to try and do. But that's a game I know reasonably well, and it's also only 8 levels if you go the quickest route, so... And even then, that's quite a test of patience to try and do it without making a single, at least ideally a single mistake. But we'll see. So the end screen and credits in Yoku are really funny. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we kind of sort of had that when we did it after completed, didn't we? Where we didn't have most of them playing their music, did we? And then mix backflips and stuff. Oh, cool. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, I this is kind of interesting where I'm actually finding the I did a little tricky to get to the blue lights on the right there. Ah, damn it. And I've actually used the slug explosion to a couple of times by accident. A couple of times by accident, granted. But I can totally see how, if you get clever with those slug explosions, how that would be such a good time saver. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I bet. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well this afternoon. Again, this is not a usual Jasm time streaming, but it'll be nice to say if we're just doing sort of relatively laid back post completion stuff. Ooh, there's a yeah, let's pop back. I don't think there's too much structure to the way we're going to try and go after 100%. So I think it is just kind of a case of seeing what's nearby. I'm trying to think what like main objectives we still have to do. We haven't been to the we haven't been up here too much, and I'm going to assume this area here. Surely that's got to be a map we haven't explored yet, right? So we'll have a gander at that when we get the chance. Yeah, how are we all today? Did we all, I think pretty much everyone here, apart from Arma, pretty much everyone here was in the stream late last night, so I hope we all got good sleep. I did. I felt bad going to sleep as late as I did, but I kid, I would do it again. Enjoyed this game so much. So, 2 more. So I think it was... Oh, it's the road. Oh, I see, it's the road below. Yeah, everyone, that's been a really cool thing to see. People have really responded to the soundtrack on this when I streamed it. Let me know if I should turn it up as well. Because thankfully this is a game where you can turn the music up. You can see it's one where I had to turn the sound effects lower than the music. And even then, the sound effects can still get really loud, but... Try to miss this. Get to... Nice, we can get that Wickle in there. Yes. And then that post in the middle there, the brown one, waving left and right, we can... We'll have 10 Wicklins by that point, so we can activate that. Yeah! I'm straight. You know, it's a sick party when the, Yoku's Own Express soundtrack comes on. It's quite cute, Jeff was saying, Jeff Yards, when he was streaming this, his dog, Idaho, like, anytime, there were a few times when he'd make the party popper sound in this, and his dog would just go, like, like, ear straight up. She'd be, like, looking around, wondering what the hell was going on. Which is a fair reaction. But though she was looking for something to chase, that wasn't there. Yeah, this would be a fun game to play with pets about, actually, to see their reaction to the goofy sounds, yeah. Well, I know, right? I won't lie, I am kind of craving animal companionship at the moment. I'm a bit jealous of those with pets. I was doing the walk in the nearby forest with my mum yesterday and came across quite a few dog walkers. And there was a golden retriever who just clearly just wanted to make friends so bad. And her owner was saying like, oh, she loves meeting people, and pet her so bad. Pain exists. So I'll have to suffice with cute animal videos. If anyone's got any good ones, happy to see them. It's just we've got a lot of cute animals in this game, haven't we? That can help as well. Oh, that's right, we need to... that area there's like 2 blue circles and the 2 Wickerlin icons we need. But Blood Run of that won't let us back in there. So where should we go immediately next? Oh yeah, sure, go for it. Oh, Luke, bless you, man. Yeah, I feel really bad for you because you lost a rabbit and a dog pretty close to each other, didn't you? I remember you saying that the dog was always looking for the rabbit. So, let's have a look. Yeah, I'm fairly lax on links in chat, although admittedly that's probably because there hasn't been a bad catalyst moment. Oh, Cat is obsessed. Oh, they're in like the same area I am as well, actually. They're just looking at the Yoku and the bull going around that big, like, Majora's Mask moon-looking thing. Oh, that's great. Oh, thank you for linking that. Yeah, links like that are especially allowed. You can probably tell I'm a huge softie. Oh, Luke, I'm sorry, man. See, I love rabbits as well. I had one Pipkin when I was very young, like aged like 6 to 11. It was a funny little thing. Beautiful little black rabbit. It's probably weird to call it animal underrated, but I do think rabbits are a little... yeah, I'll turn the music volume up ever so slightly on this. I think I remember seeing photos of yours, yeah, and he was a handsome little fella. Had your dog as well, and she was really sweet. Yeah, I think my love of cute things has helped save me from the throes of toxic masculinity. I'm secure enough in my masculinity to just love the hell out of really cute stuff, I guess. So wonderful. Oh, there's not a lot of testosterone flowing through me in certain ways, I think. I mean, I do love action movies, so I guess there's that. Even then, I probably love the really wholesome stuff in action movies, so... all good. Oh, that's right, oh, yes! Nice, this is the bit... oh god, I destroyed most of them, so... don't, please, no, get off, no! Oh no. Yeah, I'll let that one blow up. I can never do this correctly. Ah! Yeah, I really struggle with the timing on that. Maybe I should be using the analog stick there to be, Is there a, oh no. I always thought like I activated the dash then by double tapping left or right, but I'm not sure if I did. Yeah, what are you all up to this morning, afternoon? Anyone playing games, doing chores? Those are the only 2 activities that I seem to know. So. I don't completely fancy my chances on that, but go for it. That'll be quite fun. Again, thank you for tuning in on short notice. But as I say, I don't mean to imply these are obligatory, but you do seem to enjoy tuning into them, which is very appreciated, of course. Well, we activated the checkpoint, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we did. So maybe I'll just reload so the slugs can go back in. Get that wickling. We're at the point where, in terms of the wickling, so if we're down to like the last 10 out of 80, I think it is. So that's where it becomes a bit of a scavenger hunt, doesn't it? I've noticed that sometimes Yoku does get like a bit stuck on. Oh gosh, I don't like that we like destroy all the slugs as we go through there. Oh no! Oh, I just realised my mistake. God, we're gonna have to reload again. Oops. We just restart from checkpoint. That doesn't. We have to like restart. Oh no, they do appear. Oh cool. We destroyed most of them, don't we? Go. Ah! We might be here a while. Yeah, I should probably just get the one at the. There we go. That might be better. Well, no, yeah, we'll blow that one up so we can get the one closest here. I think we'll stick with the multi-coloured ball. I like that one. Although we need to change it one last time for another bit where we need to go in disguise. Come right in a second. Yeah, I do have a Discord. I can get you the. I have to be honest, I'm not very good at keeping up with. I've had people send me messages on Discord, bless them, and I've taken ages to respond. Yeah, if I yeah, I'll get the link for you now. Oh, we have some sweet Sonic tunes on. Yeah, if you've got like any cool Yoku related clips or any other, say, cool animal videos, always happy to see them. I can never remember where the invite. Oh, there we go. I forget where that invite thing is. Actually, I have got a Discord command on here, but I think the link might be out of date on that, so I need to check on that. So I don't know how long this will take us. I mean, I really appreciate the game making it clear at this point what we do and don't need to do for. At least we got that one. So, I don't know why I'm struggling so bad with that. Turn the sort of music off. At you. Well, here it's so precise, look at that. Try and move. Ah! Okay, at least we got that one. It's like it's like pixel perfect. You got a bit. Ah! It keeps going at more of a angle than I expect. She didn't get that one. Fair enough. I feel like, ah, damn it. Yeah, go on then. I think it should all be set up. Let's have a look. Hey man, you alright?
Hello.
I can't hear you. That might be on my end. Let me check. This is. Yeah, no, I should be able to hear you. Why can't I?
Hello.
It's weird.
Hi.
Yeah, I can see your icon lighting up, but.
Let me see if I have output.
Oh, I can. Sorry, I can hear you now. I think the
Okay.
the volume's quite quiet on it. Maybe. I've turned you up a bit. I think that should be okay. Nice. How you doing, man? This is a good idea on your behalf, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna not talk too much. Just when you need help or.
No, that's fine. Yeah, because I know you're concentrating on your fin, obviously. So don't worry about that.
Yeah, well, I can say when I get noisemaker. So.
Yeah, that's no problem now. Best of luck with the run. Oh, sorry, that's my fault, actually. My Discord volume was a bit lower for some reason on Windows, so I just turned that up. There we go. I'll tell you what I might do, actually. I'll mute myself in Discord so I can, like, commentate the game without bothering your run, and then I'll unmute myself when I need to say
it's
something.
completely fine. I have it.
Okay, if you're sure.
I like to listen to you.
Oh yeah, yeah, sure.
That's why.
Yeah, no, true.
Yeah, I can follow this stream a bit better.
Sure. Yeah, you can tell I don't use Discord often in this way. It's a good shout though, so more happy to.
Yeah, you're my
Yeah, I'm struggling with this slug. I'll keep at it.
I like when you go out the thing with the slug and directly out of the water and just shoot upwards.
Out of the water, is it? Yeah, that does seem like a.
In the water, like out of the water. Directly.
Oh, I see. Oh god.
So you shoot directly to the first fruit.
Oh, I see. Does it kind of
So directly upwards, I mean.
Yeah. Ooh. Got the right idea, didn't we?
I still mean out of the water. So on the green, first stopped really slow with it.
I see. So on the bank, just right out of the water. Yeah, as you say. Nice one. Is it normal to find this one difficult? I don't know if this is.
Slug jumps are not really common for the most people, but I made a lot of guides for slug jumps.
Sure.
There are really crazy things you can do.
Oh, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that. Yeah.
I can only with the slug back. I can go to end of Ivory Peak. Example.
No, fair. Yeah, I can tell the. I think once I realised, and it took me way too long to realise just the extent to which you can use those slug explosions. That was sort of Okay, now I really get why this game's so popular for speedrunners, because like that's such a high skill but high reward tactic, isn't it? To use those explosions cleverly.
Actually, it's not that popular, sadly.
Well, I can other areas can see why like those who do like it really like it.
Yeah. So when you would attempt an any percent run, you would be placed in the best in the 20 best place because there are not 20 runners.
Okay. Is it? It hasn't been that game's done quick yet, has it?
Not yet.
No.
I tried already 3 times. 4th time this year, obvious, it's not gonna work.
Ah, sorry, man. Hopefully in time. Hopefully in time.
Yeah, I mean, because of the thing the world is in at the moment with Corona.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. So when I say hopefully in time, I mean like a year and a bit, or however long this takes. But yeah, I mean, games like quick is just such. So many people are trying to get in, I imagine, aren't they? And just obviously very competitive on that front. But this would be the kind of game that I think would go down very well there, especially with some of the skips and. I know I've heard from people trying to enter it as well. They like games that are quite quick. They'll obviously do like bigger ones for like the big event games like Final Fantasy or whatnot. But they probably
was now in a lot of little marathons where like just a few up to, I believe the biggest one was about 50 or 60 viewers or so.
Oh, okay.
It was fun to show it, and yeah.
Oh, nice.
I would like to show the game to more people and to get really good runners into it that are like doing 10 runs a day or so, and then I can really compare my time to someone because
Oh, nice.
at the moment no one runs this game beside me.
Oh.
All the people that run it before are like yeah, they have family and so and do other stuff.
Right,
And
yeah.
one new guy is coming up like 2 weeks ago. He made an out of bounds run, and he was like, "Yeah, I want to do longer runs," and he asked for a guide. So I made that guide like 3 days ago, and perhaps he comes for
Oh.
that would be fun.
So every time someone kind of says like, "Oh, I might be interested in," that's sort of like a little glimmer of like, "Oh, we might be getting someone else in," and then, as you say, I suppose it's tough when like real like sort of other life priorities get in the way, unfortunately.
Yeah.
As I said, I'm not really a speedrunner, so I wouldn't get into it in that sense. But I love, I obviously love the game to bits now, and I'm definitely kind of happy to see any kind of speedrun on it. Sorry, what were you saying?
I mean, there are speedrunners that are running like 10, 15 hours a day, their games.
Right, yeah.
It's a crazy sometimes.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, are you out of bounds? Yeah, you can swim to the right. Oh.
Yeah, I'm being daft. I'm trying to get to, you see where the Wicklin is there. I'm not going at it from the right way, I don't think.
You were pretty much on the right track, but you should may remember what you did in the boss fight there.
This one here.
You mean the left or the right one? The right one, yeah.
I suppose both. Well, I was going for the right one first, and then I'm obviously going to try and get to the. Yeah, I think I was thinking I could come down in from there, but the that way isn't open, obviously, with like the little grey door there. So I'm thinking going from that angle. Would you say?
In the pressure boss fight. So with words.
Hmm.
You remember?
Yeah, well, they were coming down through that path, weren't they? And then that's where it became multi-ball.
No, I mean not what they did. So what you actually did in the boss fight to get rid of the treasure.
Right, yeah, that's when we came in from this way, I assume, right, from that stone rim there. And that's where we were like hitting the targets there and such, or going into the...
Yeah, but not where you came from or where you went, but what you did. What happened when you accomplished the 3 shots in... 3 shots
Oh, right, I'm trying to remember specifically, to be honest. Forgive me, I'm not giving you much to work with here. Yeah, so...
I try not to tell you directly what to do, so...
No, I appreciate that. I tell you what, I'll get back up there. We'll kind of go from there. Maybe I'll rejig my memory a little bit more. How's your randomizer round going, by the way?
Did first try Phosphor Snap. It's a... yeah...
Oh, fair play.
hard trick to do a bit. And got my first useful item right at the moment.
Hey!
I got the dry spore. So I can check that the juicy mulch stuff at the ape.
Yeah, I've seen that with like Zelda ones. That just randomizers are such a race to like, okay, once I get this item, then I can do this and this and this, and it's
yeah, sadly this one is just one other.
Is that the daily seed you're doing, or is that just a random one?
It's a random seed, and also it's on very hard. So
Oh gosh, fair play.
run.
I mean, if anyone can do a very hard seed, I'd assume it would be you.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, even the top other 3 speedrunner would have problems with it because all speedrun techs are in. So they can do it, depends on the seed.
Right, yeah.
But when the trick comes that they are not familiar with, then yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's when the it's like I remember like a Mario Maker, people would make levels where it's like, oh, you need to know this very specific exploit or
Yeah.
you know, tricks you're not typically required to know in the game, like that. Well, before I forget, I'll talk to, you know, the sleeping guy who eventually gets sick of you and gives you a wiggle in. Let's go wake them up again.
Yeah, I need a noisemaker for him.
Oh yeah. What is the point? I guess I'll get back to work. Oh nice. Oh, so they've gone back to work now.
Yeah, he's now up at the door.
Oh, I see. Just above the bridge there, like below the bee line there.
Not above the bridge, right next to the bridge he will be. You don't see it him on the
Oh, I see. Oh, cool. So we encourage the bit of productivity there. I like it.
There's fruits.
So do you subscribe to this game on Twitch? Do you have like the thing where it gives you notifications? Yeah, when someone's playing it.
I mean, there are only like 1 or 2 people at the same time. When often there's no one running.
I just talked to him where he's working. I hate doing my duties.
Yeah.
Relatable. Yeah, I think this game was it's obviously a smaller game in terms of like budget and whatnot. I think it was. I get the impression it was successful for what it was, wasn't there? It just perhaps. I mean, I guess it has been a couple of years, but it's the kind of game, as I said, I've loved it enough that I recommend it in a heartbeat to anyone, really, regardless of their gaming tastes. So hopefully it does kind of... Maybe if like the randomizer comes out and like a few websites report on that, maybe that'll kind of get some people in as well, hopefully.
Could be really fun.
Mm.
See people play the randomizer. So in the dry spore mulch at the 8 was a wallet upgrade, which is really cool because run around with only 100 possible fruits is really cool.
So the seed's looking a little nicer now, is it, than when it
A bit, yeah. Let's see
good.
when I get the first movement upgrade.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad you were there to encourage me to... I'll go straight to the randomizer, because I feel like I need to go into that with the game fresh in my mind, really. Like, I've aspired to do that kind of mode before in games, or like, you know, go to the harder difficulties.
Yeah, I mean,
But then I
on
leave it too
normal you
long.
only really have to need, you can do slug jumps and how the game works. The spots are pretty clear, so you get at any time the tracker points where you can find the next big item.
Okay.
When you are familiar with all the spawn location and so, you can go straight to hard.
Ah, nice.
Because then you don't get the tracker.
I like how accessible you and the team seem to have made that randomizer, and also just accounts for any kind of skill level possible.
Yeah, I mean, the devs
great.
made this game for any kind of player, so why wouldn't we do the randomizer too?
Right, yeah. Nah, that's fantastic. I think that speaks to kind of the broad appeal of it, and
It would just not be nice if we do, hey, you have to do that skip to approach, and then, yeah, I can't play on after like 5 minutes.
oh no.
Because that's what happened for sure in very hard.
Right.
Without this, you need like after 5 or 6 minutes the first skip.
Maybe after I've done the normal one, I'll give it a quick go and then just sort of, just out of curiosity and see how far I get. I'll assume not very, and I'll be okay. I'll make peace with that.
So I got one of the statue pieces from Willow.
Mm.
That's okay.
Oh, I still need to get those. I need to get the one up here. Forgive me, I'm not being very clever here. I'm struggling to remember how I to think how I get into that space with the Wickerlin.
Please. Oh, that's right. So,
I don't know if
but you are very close to the other Wickerling as well.
oh, okay. Yeah, just this elusive part of the map. At first I thought it might be you have to go above where the where Myrtle is there, but I couldn't really figure out a way to get above. But, oh, there we are. Oh, nice. Oh, that one was quite straightforward, wasn't it? So I got the one on the left there.
Fun fact, that Wickerling I also missed in the 100% run I did. I've lost about 2 minutes because I have to travel there at the very end.
Oh, no. Yeah, I suppose the order of how you get certain collectibles or do certain things really comes into that, doesn't it? For a run like that.
Should probably somehow my chat as well. Somebody write something.
So, actually, can I use that? No, I was thinking, like, can I swing on that purple flower? Is that like a space I can go in, like that rock, sort of just?
You did swing on that flower a couple times.
Oh, so it is through that. Right. So in that case, up here. So we pop up here. And down here. Oh, that seems so obvious now.
Yeah, my hint was like you've broken up that little thing at the bottom so the pressure can go out.
Oh, yes, that's right.
But fun fact, we can get to that hook without doing the spinner boss fight.
Oh,
And you can
nice.
even go through that rock you destroyed in the boss fight. So it's not solid.
Oh, nice. God, that... I don't know if this game has more skips than usual in games, or if it's just that because you're able to tell me, I'm just finding out just how many ways you can...
There are a lot. I mean, there are like there are slug jumps. There are you can use the
Sure.
you can use a wiggle, and you can use a glitch.
Nice.
I don't think there is much more. I mean, you can. The input is different as well. But there are like only 5 or 6 techniques. But they are so specific in the spots that a slug jump for backtrack is way different than a slug jack for hijack.
Right.
150 fruit.
Was that 180? It's like, oh, I see. Close enough.
But I also have already. Let me see. Do you give me? Yeah, I have 10 wiggles.
Nice.
I don't gonna spend them at the village. I'm gonna do the totems first that are in bad places.
I'm thinking at this point in the game, I don't know if I've got much left to spend fruits on unless something comes up that,
Yeah, you need like 3,600 fruits overall
oh gosh.
to open up everything. You can talk to Oliver and ask how many fruits you collected, but it also counts the fruits that you collect when you are full.
Okay, I think I've figured out how to, I think. I think I figured out how to have another go at that, where is it? What that trial thing. I think. I do like that, the way the cosmetic stuff, which seems like that would just be a fun cosmetic thing that actually does come into a few side quests. It's reminded me of like point and click games, the kind of bizarre puzzles you do in those to like fool people you're part of something or that kind of thing. You said you were really keen on the Deponia games, didn't you, on that front?
Yes, I did speedrun them too.
Oh, nice! Oh, no kidding.
And I had a few world records. I still have like 3 or 4.
Oh, awesome.
But I had more on Deponia 2.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them, isn't there?
The world record was like 28 minutes or so, or 25. And I was able to cut off a few minutes because of I changed the route. And yeah, obvious Choka, a much more well player in case of point and click adventure speedrunning. He came back and took his world record again, and now the world record is like 15 minutes or so.
Oh gosh.
My new route and his skill.
Yeah. I always get the impression that with speedruns, no one has the world record typically for too long unless there's really kind of a sort of it's at kind of a standstill in terms of new techniques, or if when you're like going down to count frames on it, it just gets so minute like that. Nice. So I'm able to do the I forget what he called it, but I used the skull ball and
The juicery, yeah.
that's right. Yeah, I'll have to. I was talking to someone the other day who had played this, and he said he liked it, but he talked about there was like an area he couldn't redo when he wanted to 100% it, and he must have meant this.
Yeah, there is a little bug, I have to say. I
Alright.
still don't know how it works. Like, if you open the juicery, but you did not went in, and then you come back, and you fall in specific thorns while he was there or somewhere else.
Alright.
You cannot even get in with a skull ball.
Ooh. So you can
I
actually.
don't know how exactly it works.
But is that like, I know you were saying before there are like certain
I only saw it once, and I have the save file for it. I
right.
don't know how he made it. I know that he was before there, and I know he fallen thorns because he says, "Hey, you did your try, blah blah blah."
Yeah.
But then, even with the skull ball, he don't let you in. So he glitched it out somehow. I don't know how.
There's like obviously a flag that's not been tracked there in the game or something. So
Yeah, but that flag is not missable normally.
right, yeah. I mean, from what you, yeah.
I was watching with the dev console, so I know what's up and what's not.
God, that's unusual.
Fun fact: I'm at Screech.
Ah, what up?
Without any items. I have a wallet upgrade, I have 10 wicker links, I have a statue piece, I have 1 nugget, I have the summons, I have a squatter, okay, and I have the tracker for Ivory Peaks. So that's all I have.
Yeah, well, I'm clumsily slowly going for the juicer and probably about to die on it again. Yeah.
Yeah, I did the juicery before too.
Nice.
Without messing up, of course.
Oh,
So, yeah, I mean, otherwise I need Noisemaker and the Deadly Bubble, because you can only paint your ball if you have the Noisemaker.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Noisemaker it's like the sword in a Zelda game or something, where it's just like, once you have it, that opens up so many things. It's, One thing I noticed, like when I was looking at the randomizer menus as well, it did say something like, "Oh, NPCs will talk about certain items or things, but that's not going to correspond to what
they will
actually."
tell you, "Hey, take this postal badge. You will need it." And you get a wicker link. What?
Right, yeah. I've seen fun stuff with that in Zelda randomizers where they like just randomize the dialogue, so it's just complete nonsense. Like, I don't know, you would talk to like a sage or something and it'd be like dialogue from the cow if you play Saria song to them or something. It's some funny non sequitur stuff in these kind of randomizers.
Yeah, we was thinking about some stuff to do in Yoku as well. Like the signs that are show you, hey, that goes to Ivory Peak, etc. Give little hints where specific items are. Also. But that's not yet included in the randomizer, and I don't know if it's possible or if Jens wants to do it.
I imagine there's quite a lot of experimentation going on there, right? Seeing what can work, what can't. So, I mean, it is beta, isn't it? Effectively, so work in progress. Yeah, that's completely fair.
And Well, we just did some things in the randomizer that are not regular, like open specific flippers up on default. So yeah, don't get stuck that much.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the over 230 spawns, of course. Where I hope I don't find any bug anymore. I mean, I found a bug, kind of bug, like 5 days ago or so. I did it right for the very hard version. I designed the randomizer, so it was my fault.
Oh no.
On the very hard, I said, hey, you need for the juicery the noisemaker and the skull ball, bigger thing. On normal and on hard, I missed that. So I had a feed a few days ago where the noisemaker was in juicery, and I failed the juicery, and I was not able to finish the run.
Oh no!
Because yeah, the noisemaker is
just becomes a headache
anymore.
Oh no! A lot of patience required. I have no idea. So I just got the postmaster's badge. Is that from having... Have I filled in every mailbox? Is that what that is, basically?
You have the great postal badge, no?
Yeah, I just talked to the parrot, so I got the Wicklin from that. And picked up the badge as well.
Yeah, that badge is a pretty unique stuff. I did not notice what it does very long time.
It said something like the wind is always at your back.
Yes.
Which, few ways to kind of look at that, I suppose.
So shall I show you what it can do?
Yeah, sure.
You remember the wiggling on the left in the town? Near the chest.
Am I in the right place here, or is it a bit,
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, hold on, I don't have that. Oh no, that's because we're doing the character thing with that.
On the left of the totem where you can put in the wigglings.
Oh, I see there, so, yeah, so if I pop back here, just pop straight down. So about here?
Yes, exactly.
Nice.
I believe you tried to jump off from the chest to that rock, didn't you?
That's right. Yeah, you told me to like spin mid-air like this, and we just about got on there.
Do that jump without the wiggle.
Ooh, okay. Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, the speed upgrade now.
Oh yeah, we got the sparkle. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's not immediately noticeable, is it? But looking at it now, yeah, that's quite...
It's not much, but like 5 or 10% or so. So I mean, it is much, but...
Yeah.
but not that noticeable.
Well, it probably figures that by the time you get that badge, you're probably like going back to areas you've already been to and such, so it's a nice little speed boost to make that go by a bit more easy, a bit more quickly.
So I got another statue piece and a damn spore.
Hey, I think the statue pieces, that's like the last major thing I have to do on this? Or
Not really, I only have to do Willow and I can put 3 of the statue pieces in.
Wow.
And I can do some stuff. It's just a side quest.
Oh, cool. I'm on the way to get the statue piece. I haven't really revisited Ivory Peak since I was here, so I'm going to quickly... I think this is where... Yeah, I've got like... Yeah, this is where the last 4 Wicklins I need are, so I'm going to go after those.
I need 13 more fruits for the beeline. Fruit is a big problem in randomizer.
Yeah, I bet it's
I mean, there are fruit items like the squatter. I have the squatter, but yeah, if you don't show up, it doesn't help.
Because I quite like in a game like this where like you do feel like, oh, I need to be getting that item a lot, when you just always have a wallet full. In a game like this, it's not as satisfying. But obviously that could go the other way into being frustrated, I imagine, very easily.
Of all the destructible items in the background, I can't get them.
Ooh.
Because no noisemaker.
Oh no. Hope you get it soon.
Good. And remember that I have here the scarab left. I don't want to do that at the moment because now I'm full on fruit.
Just get after a scarab. Get after a scarab and then a wickerlin on the far left of Ivory Peaks.
Oh, that scarab is so annoying.
It does look it. It's a bit out of the way, isn't it?
Yeah, 8 shots around, and when you accidentally hit the slug,
Yeah.
in the way, so.
Could be here a while. That was the what was it, the 10-hit one you said was really infamous.
Yeah, there are like 5 or 6 scarabs that are really annoying. And we thought of, Jens told me so, you want to really have scarabs in the randomizer, and me so, yeah, why not? Because they are not so much fun, Jens told me.
Oh no.
Yeah, you are right about some of them, but it is fun for the most of them to do.
Yeah, no, I like that they're, I think what this game's really good at on the pinball side, like any aspect of a pinball table you'd expect is kind of here, and it's the same with the scarabs where there's like, oh, it's that part of the table where you build up a multiplier, or something like that, isn't it? Did you just get the party blower?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh,
It
no.
was in the mulch on the beach.
Oh, good on you. That opens up a heck of a lot,
So
doesn't
much easier.
it? Oh, good on you.
Did I? Yes, I did. Nice.
Oh, there we go, got that scarab. So now I need to... I need to use the slug to blow up this rock on the left. There we go. Once to a treasure chest just beyond Lava Pool on the Ivory Peaks Trail, just west of Crater Lake. Couldn't reach it myself, but someone with a slug vacuum might be able to.
Yeah, that's a very nice hint from the games. But I can show you their easier way to get it, because you already have the Grand Post event.
Oh yeah, I can see how that could. So, as you said, so treasure chest beyond Lava Pool on the Ivory Peaks Trail, just west of Crater Lake. So that would be. I'm just trying to place where that is, because there's the lava pool is there. So is it that one down there?
Not down there.
Not there.
Directly behind the lava. Oh, you already got it. Lol.
I was wondering if yeah. Oh, is it to the right of the lava?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I think yeah, I think it was just by accident, because I think I bounced across the lava pool, I think. If I remember correctly.
What?
I think? I think that happened.
You know in what stream it was? Yesterday or today?
I
First stream.
I think where I saved the game for the start of at the end of the first stream, I think it was about here on Ivory Peaks. So it would be at some point the second stream.
Okay, so I have to watch that because I was not able to do that bounce without the Grand Postal Badge.
I'll see if I can find it for you. Like the VOD is still up on Twitch, and
Yeah, I will watch by myself. Don't worry.
yeah, sure. Forgive me, it might be a
also
pain
why
to
I'm
find.
very interested in watching other players.
Nice.
Yoku.
I'm trying to keep expectations in check on that. I don't know if I've actually accidentally discovered the
I mean, you
skip.
don't have the chest on the. You don't have the chest on the map, so you have it definitely.
Yeah, I think I've just got just 2 chests now. It looks like.
And if you did not make it with a slug, must be a lava bound.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to look back on that. Like again, there's the possible excitement of like, have I accidentally discovered something? It might not be that. There might be like more explanation for it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just kind of bounced across. Yeah, I don't know exactly how.
But the other 2 chests in Ivory are also very interesting.
Yeah, this one I have to admit isn't immediately obvious. I think I've got an idea. Maybe. Let's see.
Wait. Damn it. Oh yeah, Scarabus here. I was wondering why I came here and I don't have the hook yet, so why am I doing this?
No.
Wait, I cannot do... Wow!
You're right.
I cannot leave this pinball area without the slug bag. I have to restart from checkpoint.
Ooh.
It's fine. I mean, as long as it's not a hard lock, it's all fine.
Sure.
And I know that there is a hard lock. But that is very precise. And I'm the only one that was able to get that hard lock 2 times. It's like when you get out of bounds without a slug back and you hit a checkpoint that is between 2 slug rocks.
Right.
So you have a checkpoint and you cannot get out of there. And you are stuck because the checkpoint is there. Wait, I cannot swim under here without dive fish? Are you really... Game!
Oh no.
Are you kidding me? I cannot get out here.
So what we were saying about that seed looking a bit more positive, that's going the other way now, is it?
No, I thought I can swim above the wheel where the seldom is. There's a little water path back to the top. And I thought I can do that water path without dive fish, but I can't. So I have to go around. But it's fine. It's, do you hear some noises at my end?
No, not really.
Okay. Because the neighborhood is doing some gardening stuff.
Oh no, yeah, no, I can't hear anything. And in turn, I hope you can't hear my fan or the game echoing.
So let's go to Merrill Hill and see what's... My only item is Noisemaker and some statue pieces. and 1 wallet. Jojo tells me he gives me a key. Well, nope, it was a banana.
Oh dear. Like, if you need food, that's not too bad, I guess, but probably not as essential.
Yeah, fruit and wickerlings are not the things you want to see, but like 1/3 of the spawns are wickerlings, 1/3 of the spawns are fruits, and 1/3 of the spawns are useful things. Well, not at all. There are like suitlings that don't help me. But kind of unique stuff that I want.
Sure. Different levels of essential, I suppose.
So let's wake up Sush and see what he has. Would be funny if he has the key. Nope, just a regular wiggling.
Oh, okay. Cleverly hidden wickle in there, just by the bit where the otter? I'm not sure what that creature is, yeah. Still a bit baffled by that chest. I thought I had to, like, use a slug explosion to go up. Oh, maybe I'll try that again.
Do I want spent fruits? No, I... How many? It should be fine. I should get 26 fruits from somewhere. Let's go to Willow. All around. I went down to Anders because I can't cross the waterfall without Slugback. Around on the back of the hideout, and now to Willow. That's the fun part of randomizer. You do routes that you never expect.
Yeah, the kind of that's what I think is so great about randomizer, just being able to really have a game that you know inside out and still surprise you in different ways. That's such a cool thing.
Yeah. So, Willow is a great place because he has an item by himself, and there are 3 scarabs in. So, a lot of fruit and 4 items. Let's see what they do.
I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light!
Hiya, Pasties. How you doing, man? I'm just doing, we beat this game last night at like 2 AM. Oops. I'm just doing yeah. I got an expert on the Discord line as well, helping me out. I'm just doing 100% post-completion now. How are you doing, Pasties? Are you working at the moment? Good man. How's the Doom Eternal Platinum going, Pasties? No, you were saying some of the online trophies and that are a bit of a bugger.
Are we the baddies?
What about you, Luke? How's your afternoon going, man? I know you said you were having trouble sleeping last night, Luke. Hope you had a bit better luck in the end.
I got another wallet upgrade.
Ah, nice one. Do you mind if you, I just outright ask, this bit, am I right in that I need a slug explosion? Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. The more you're standing to the left with the slug, the easier the angle will be.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I seem to be always picking the most difficult angles possible for those to get those from, but yeah, we'll give that another go. So maybe... I find this a bit weird. Sometimes you get kind of stuck on the gate. In fact, yeah.
Because the slug actually is not just there, it is also a solid, and it makes the ball a bit thicker.
Right. Yeah, there's been times I've been able to get out of that just by kind of wiggling left or right, but sometimes, like there, just have to activate the explosion. Oh, I'm sorry, Luke. Oh, I'm sorry to hear, man. I hope that does ease up for you in time.
I got my first tadpole!
Oh. Well done.
Tadpole will open up Myrtle.
Oh. Are you still, I think you did say, Luke, are you still going to the office at the moment? Yeah, that was that was funny with the tadpoles, but I was just sort of like, oh, I guess I picked a fin up, and then sort of realising, oh, that's a little quest you end up doing, and
The good thing is, I can actually unlock Willow's things.
Ah.
And I can get a slug back. I'm stupid.
No, you're not. I hardly contest that.
I saw the slug back earlier, and it was in a place where I can't reach because I had no noise maker.
Be nice to yourself. Wow.
So I run now for it. Because slugback is so awesome.
Yeah, you need slugback for a heck of a lot of things in this.
Everything in Ivory Peak. Ivory Peak is closed without slugback.
Nice. Got that treasure chest and the Wickerlin.
I got slugback.
Hey.
That's so huge.
Oh, I've been going there. Yeah, no worries at all, past these. I hope work goes alright, man. Oh, so you are working from home, Luke. Understood. Oh gosh, yeah, I can see that being tough, Luke. Yeah, where it's I think certain kind of jobs, they're pretty difficult to take home in that sense, aren't they? Where how your mind associates certain situations or things like that, you can at least kind of distinguish, you can at least kind of differentiate it, I suppose. Right, if it's happening in a different place than where you live. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. If we can offer you some relief via this adorable little game at least, then you can take time to kind of be kind to yourself, Luke, and I think it's very understandable to be finding that as stressful as you are.
Did you got that chest?
Yeah, I did, yeah. I did use the, I assume, like, the little warp hole, not warp hole, you know, the holes that shoot you.
Yeah, there's a ramp that you can use.
Yeah, I didn't end up using that because I fell down shortly after I got the Wickerlin, but I assume that doesn't matter, right? That's just like... Does that go up that ramp there, going up to, like, at an angle?
Oh, no, not... you only get the chest and then you go down. But actually
I see.
there is a speedrun trick called Leap of Fate.
Oh, okay.
Chest into the beeline.
Oh, sorry, that hole's part of the beeline, I assume, isn't it? Where...
Yes.
Oh, okay. No, that makes sense. Yeah, I found that quite a tricky one, but we did get it.
Let's see if we can manage to get the next chest, because that's a bit tricky. Okay, nothing more here. Do I want to go to Ivory? Kinda not.
Oh gosh, I got the impression you were working like long hours and so many days, Luke. Gosh, fair play to you. No, I am sorry, man. Oh, I just came across kickback.
Oh, nice! I found kickback.
I did wonder if there would be a bit of a. I was like, well, they are our ball saver, or our, Yoku saver. I was so consumed by my lust for power, I never meant to hurt anyone. I guess we forgive.
There's a little hint near the place of the god egg that mentioned that Kickback got away and hides in Ivory Peak.
Oh, I think I did see that actually. Yeah, I just sort of randomly came across. That's quite sweet that even the villain kind of I don't know if gets redemption, but I guess we're cool with Kickback now, despite the. I think many people can claim they saw that coming with Kickback as well. I mean, when Kickback said like, "Oh, I've got to go do something," I was a bit sort of, "Oh, what specifically, mate?"
Yeah.
But before that, I certainly had no idea.
There are only two kind of people. People that mention that he is something weird.
Yeah.
People that, yeah, it's fine. Do your thing, Kickback, and I do it my.
Different kind of. Are you a Kickback like defender, or it's like, gosh.
Oh my god, the creepy bubble. My first skin.
Oh gosh, Luke. Yeah, that is not a trivial amount to work at all, man. The workload clearly hasn't lessened then, Luke. Ooh, wallet upgrade.
Nice.
I just got the achievement money bags, yeah, so that would be the last one, wouldn't it? I mean, it's perhaps...
You found the blue pedal really fast.
Oh, thank you. Admittedly, the wallet upgrades aren't as exciting now that fruit's not really a problem,
Yeah.
but...
But hey, there's an item you will say, well, that doesn't help anymore.
Oh.
I go for that item in 100% runs. In regular 100% runs. Like, very fast. Because it's so great when you get it early. And so bad when you get it late.
Oh no. I mean, we all have that feeling in games of having something earlier than you probably should, or opening up those kind of possibilities.
Well, it's kinda, let's say... It is pretty much made for bad players.
Oh. Oh.
So in 100% runs, to get that I have to play bad. but actually play good, because I do that stuff. You have to,
Oh yeah, it's so easy to make
you
that
have to
kind of
do
mistake.
way faster than regular players.
Yeah, it's so easy to still make that kind of mistake, isn't it? Yeah, I see what you mean with this lava pool. I feel like I landed to the right of it.
Yeah, with the Grand Postal Wedge, I can tell you how you do it. You run into it, and right after the leap, you press left, right, left, and then you get to the chest. Left at the end, the instant pot.
Oh, so left, right. Oh, left, right, left. You did say, yeah. So left, right, left. Oh wow, yeah.
So that works with the Grand Postal Wedge, but without, I don't know how you made it. You must have some speed coming in also from the top.
Yeah, I think I might have come down from, yeah, that area on the left that's a bit higher up. I think.
So let's see what the lighthouse has for me.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, that's that bit. Yeah, I assume only more angsty loot because of the obviously because of the current situation. Oh gosh. Just remember, Luke, that none of that's on you. This is obviously people are in a certain place of panic right now because there's so much going on.
The cool thing in the lighthouse and randomizer is we did put in the 6 suitlings in the spawning pool. So they are pretty annoying when you find them, but in the lighthouse are now 6 spots that I can check.
Oh dear. I don't know if you saw this, but I just got sent flying because I'm really...
Wow. How did
well,
start happening?
See, you know where the telescope is? I was trying to get the Wickle in there.
Yeah.
And I was thinking like, oh, this will be easy. I just need to go straight up.
And
But of course, I pressed A, and then I activated the telescope. Panicked, went left and right,
okay.
and then I was like, okay, I think I'm aiming up, and then I was aiming slightly left, so I went all the way from there to here. So,
But yeah, this...
let's try that again.
Just up, yeah.
Oh dear. I don't know, when this is as amusing as that, you know, I'm not... I'm not gonna get annoyed. It was quite funny.
Yeah. Oh, no, okay. No, I wasn't able to do clips. So I don't know why. That moment when you normally get 3 bananas from a scarab, in the randomizer only 2 and a pineapple.
Oh. If I have time, I probably don't want to go later than, like, say, maybe 1:30, 2:15 here, which obviously 2:15, sorry, 3:15, 3:30, where you are. Depends on how quickly I get this 100% done. I might start the randomizer today, and then maybe again tomorrow about midday I'll continue that.
Well, you have spores left, I believe.
So I've got oh, that's the only Wickerlin I've got left actually, and then
For real?
yeah, I think it's just so that Wickerlin. Thankfully, I left a pretty easy. The gates you pay the 10 Wickerlins. I left a pretty easy one to get to there. So.
Yeah.
And yeah, Umbaba's puzzle.
Willow's puzzle you have left. Then you should have the spores left, right, in your inventory.
I should have the what? Sorry.
So spores for Rinri. Yeah, you have the Fridgie. Bottom left, about between the trackers. The noise.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about those. Yeah, so they wanted the. Oh, yeah. I think 'cause I was looking for that before. I think that's up there. It looks like the. That looks like sort of sword in the ground. So I assume I need to like drop from there, from the higher island there onto the.
You will find a way.
I hope so. So yeah, we haven't got too much left. I suppose we did do quite a lot, in part because of me getting distracted so much. We did end up doing quite a lot before we beat the final boss.
Yeah.
So that's made this fairly, not straightforward, but...
Hey, my second tadpole.
Hey. How many tadpoles do you need in total?
8.
Right. Gosh.
But I don't know if I need them, because Myrtle could give me bananas, and of course I don't have to do that if she gives me bananas.
Okay, this time I didn't go flying off to the left. And I just got the Wickerkin achievement. Which is a
Fun
beautiful
fact,
plan.
the Wickerlings gives you percentage. The totems that you activate not. So you have 100% when you got all the Wickerlings and all the items and stuff. So in the 100% run we made an extra rule
Oh, jeez.
that you have to do the totems and activate the Codex stuff there.
Oh, okay then. I just checked, I'm at 88%, so that won't go up.
88. So Willow, Rinri, Thorns. One more. Do we have chests or anything left? Oh, no, wait. Eh? Oh,
Well, I've got the
You
chest
see
for
that-
the quest there, haven't I? But what were you saying, sorry?
the 80 cost skip.
Oh,
that
yes.
I told you. You should pay that 80. It gives you 5%.
Yeah, we will go back and do that. There was sort of an amusing kind of defiance to that, as it to be like, yeah, I'm not going to pay it. But I will, if it does come to it. We can certainly
But
afford it now.
how is it another 3%? Or 2%? You have 4.
Have one,
Please show the
sorry.
inventory again.
Oh, we did find a home for the spiderling, although I think you said that doesn't count towards...
That doesn't count, yeah. And you have the fat squatter, that, and that. You're missing something. I actually don't know what it is. Oh, do you? No, you don't. You're at 88%? I can't believe that that Chivo Ball does give you 3%.
I'll keep you posted on that, like I'll do this little bit here and then I'm glad at least I now know the way to break that icicle. So I was so convinced it was like, oh, I need a slug for that or something, but it's just part of those. Oh, I thought that's what we just picked up though.
Bring a slug here would be really hard.
Oh, I see. I picked up like one chunk of the.
Yes. Fun fact: I also have one.
Oh, you've got one of these chunks.
Yeah, I found it really early.
There we go. Which is kind of like a, well, I know I'll need this at some point, kind of on.
Yeah, the cool thing is I can once I have these chunks, I can use them get another spawn. Whee!
There's a lot of wee in this game, isn't there?
Yeah, I just did Dipperson. Really nice trick. It's a trick that leads from Dipperloft to Sin.
Oh, nice.
Fun fact, you actually only need 2 of these nuggets.
Oh yeah?
It's a bit... yeah. How should I say that? Oh, I don't want to leave.
Oh,
I
no.
need 30 more fruits.
Before I forget, actually, I'll activate the horn that's up here.
Frosty spawn.
Oh, did we activate that horn?
Yes, you did.
Oh, okay.
That opened up the water.
Oh, yes.
For the beanstalk.
I think when I play so much of a game in a single sitting, I think I just forget a lot of the minute details because there's just so much happens in that span of time. That's my excuse, anyway. Hi Louis, thanks for popping in. No worries, if you need to go and do chores quickly, man. Thanks so much for popping in regardless. I'm just, I've got JKX Win on the Discord line, who's doing a randomizer run on this game. So all the items are randomized, like a...
and I still can't find a way.
Oh no! As you can hear, the seed he's got is a bit cruel, unfortunately. And yeah,
Well, I have a noisemaker in this lag rack, so that's not bad.
so. And yeah, I'm just Lou. I'm just finishing off getting the last few things I need. I always think it speaks highly of the game, but I want to like go back and finish all the little things. 'Cause even games I really like, I don't always do that with. But yeah, how are you doing today, Lou? I don't tend to stream at this time of the day, Lou, but I thought I'd the rest of the stuff I do with this game, I thought I might as well do it during the day. And then if I stream in the evenings, I'll get onto Broken Sword, the next point-click adventure game I want to play. And maybe I'll I'll tell you what, Win, I'll at the moment I think because I'm sort of back in love with the genre again of point and click, so I might bump Deponia up the to-do list, and give you a shot. I'm not sure when I'll do it, but like I've had those for ages just from bundles and such, so I might as well get to those.
You have all 4 Deponia?
That's a good point actually. Let's have a look.
The game devs first made 3 games and then a complete Journey edition.
Let's have a
then,
look.
all the fans asking for 4th games, and they made it years later.
Oh, no kidding.
It's great, and it has a lot of references why you should do another game when you actually finish serious.
Yeah, so I've got Deponia the Complete Journey, and I'm looking at the store page. It's advertising Deponia Doomsday.
Exactly.
That's the fourth one, is it?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so I assume that's all I need. Is that all I need for the first 3 games? Deponia the Complete.
Complete Journey is all the first 3 games, yes.
Nice, yeah. Okie doke. It's one of those games I can't remember how I completed. It was just in the bundle at some point, and it's one of those. Yeah, I'll try and get to that eventually. But you know, it's like having a Steam backlog or such. But that's a nice kind of push for me to give that a try. So I think at the moment I'm sort of alternating between like this. Obviously, Yoku's Island Express is a non-point-and-click game. And then I'm going to do Broken Sword after this, a point-and-click game, and then I'll probably do another random game. So I'm just doing every other game I do is a point-and-click at the moment.
I just was forced to do the very first skip again. But hey, second try.
Good man. Oh, nice. It sounds like you've been working hard on that Nintendo South Wales Discord, Lou. Yeah, so it'd be quite nice if you be able to do a break on that. I should be able to tune into your afternoon stream. I might be lurky for some of it, but I'll definitely come in, man. What are you going to stream, Luke? Sorry, Lou. Not Luke. Should probably call you Lewis so I don't make that mistake again. I was talking to Luke a lot as well. Yeah, I wish you the best, Luke. As I say, I feel so bad for you with your current work situation. Like, I'm not very good if I'm like listening to someone being angry or an argument, like you have to deal with your work on the phone, Luke. It's difficult for me to be detached from the emotion for that, so I really feel you. Yeah, just the last, I think this is the last scarab I need, I think, up here.
Can you open the big map? Yeah, looks like.
Yeah, just, yeah, so just that one up there. Then I'll pop back to the top of this, plant the mushroom there.
Final thing of Willow, and there's another thing you did not even discover yet.
Alright.
But once you have discovered and you know how you do it, it's pretty fast, like 10 or 15 minutes or so.
This game is so densely packed with stuff, isn't it? Like, I'm not surprised I've missed stuff. It's just so many little things to see and do everywhere.
Many collectibles.
Yeah. In a really fun way, because that can sometimes be tedious or like a bit dull in games, but I do really like it here.
One more shot for the 10-shot scarab. Done, finally. And it was a banana, yay!
Oh dear. Oh, if it's gonna be fruit, at least it's like the most valuable fruit, I guess.
Yeah.
Right, there we are. All the scarabs done.
Perfectionist.
Yeah, I was just about to say I just got that achievement. So I will be on track just by 100% in the game. Do you basically get all the achievements by doing that?
Perfectionist is the only missable, I would say. Well, no, can you show me the big map again? There is one other. Perhaps you have it already. Yeah, you have it.
Oh, cool.
Swim down the deep sea can be missable.
Oh yeah, I'm the sort of as I say, like when I'm playing like Castlevania Symphony of the Night or a game like that, I'm like trying to climb the ceiling or whatever just to mark every bit on the map. So it's probably inevitable I would come across that just by trying to go underwater as much as I can. Oh gosh, really, Luke? So they've not been very sympathetic to your situation. Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Also, that heart in the bottom of the sea, it's in the randomizer as well.
Oh yeah?
So one fruit of them is randomized and then...
I don't know if you saw that, I just barely missed landing on the island there. Sorry, I can get back up reasonably quickly.
Shall I give you a tip how you get up there a bit easier? And by a bit, I mean forced.
Ever heard of... Oh yeah, Louis, I've got the Scott Pilgrim game on the 360, which has been delisted. I think longer than it was available now, isn't it? Okay, but I really hope they're able to re-release that one day, Louis. It's a really cool little beat 'em up with some amazing pixel art in it. And I read the Scott Pilgrim comics, it takes quite a lot from those as well, Lou, so it's quite cool for that.
Hey, I got my second color.
They just planted Rimri. We've heard of snow, but never known it to be so cold. We've had it with cold.
Cold and cold?
We've had it with cold, noise, and dampness. Take our spores somewhere hot, dry, and quiet. So I'm gonna assume that's down here.
Fun fact, I have that spore too, but I never was an ivory.
Oh gosh. I like how nonsensical it kind of makes things when you start, when you're collecting things out of order like that, yeah. Try a spot on the map where... Oh, I think I see it. Oh, I just found a, I don't think it counts on the map, but I just found a bouncer I didn't pay for. So
Yeah, it is the other way to go away from Rinri or get to Rinri.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess I hadn't gone through that way. Oh, actually, yeah, that'd probably be easier than the weird roundabout way I got there.
Don't have to go up there yet.
Well,
But
that's
actually, in randomizer, both ways are common. So either you need to open the door at the bottom with the noisemaker,
Alright.
or you climb the beanstalk if you find all the ingredients.
Oh, yes.
And the noisemaker could be in that place.
Yeah, I forgot about the beanstalk maker. Like, I just winced coming across the bat done again. That was a very strange moment in this game. Yeah, I think I'm all done in... Oh, I'm mostly done in Ivory Towers. Just need to
Yeah, sure.
pop... yeah. Oh yeah, of course, Lou. I think I bought the Knives Chow DLC, Lou, and I think they added the online multiplayer as DLC. I might be wrong. But yeah, God, I really hope they re-release that, Louis. I think you can emulate it pretty well on Xbox 360 emulator, funnily enough. I guess it being a 2D engine game, maybe it's not as complicated as a 3D one. I should try that sometime. But yeah, no worries, Lou. Thanks so much. Hope your chores go alright. Take it easy, man. Bye-bye. Ah, so Chip's gonna fix the artifact. Oh, that's the one, Luke, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I really like Knives in those comics. I feel really bad for her. She gets kind of, especially in the movie, she gets quite, like, Scott is kind of shitty to her, isn't he? Hey, thank you, Chip. I have to go breaking it again. Fair point. Lovely. Yeah, it is tough, Luke, because I do love the movie, especially the Edgar Wrightness of it. Like, it's so well. He's so good at like editing, like in a really like for comedy and things like that. It's really got his stamp all over it, which I really like, Luke. But yeah, the comics, just because of the different medium, and they have more time to develop stuff, they can go much more in depth, can't they? Oh, I think I've just come across where the spider's gonna live. Yay, Diploaf is such a sweetheart. My branches, it will find a home. Aww.
That's the only thing you can miss. Like these lines and bring the spider to Diploaf.
Is there a... because it looks like Diploaf has like a nest on the left, or like... Are those the only two creatures Diploaf looks after, or was there a third one?
Yeah.
It is just those two, is it?
Dead.
Ah, fair. Well, I'm quite glad we did find the spider. It would have been quite missable. Yeah, you can tell they kind of have to race to it. I mean, having to do like all 7 of the evil X's in like a with the running time they had of a film, that must have been difficult to do. I think they largely did it well. It inevitably kind of rushes towards the end, doesn't it? But let's pay off the 10 Wickerlands. Oh, I just saw Luke, you've been bombarded with IT issues today. Not often that, being bombarded with IT craziness is a blessing, but I'm glad it is in that case.
Shortly, okay.
Yeah, I'm still at 88% at the moment. So, let's talk to Willow. Oh, we are actually going back to Ivory Peaks. Oh wait, are we? Did we? Oh no, we already got that. Somewhere on the Optania Miles above the beach. There we are, so the final piece of the puzzle with Willow to do. But before that, I'll go sort the Rimbury mushroom out. Hi, Kraken. Good afternoon. No, we don't usually stream in the afternoon, but... How's your afternoon going, Kraken?
Let's actually go to Ivory without hook.
I feel like they designed Ivory very deliberately, so you have to kind of really try to fall off here, don't you? Which is appreciated given how high up it is. And
Well, the devs don't know about that.
oh, right.
Well, they know now, but they did not know when.
Oh gosh.
Before we did that. Because actually, if you not aim very specific, you get blown back to the left.
Oh gosh.
Oh, another spore. But another one I can't use. So hi Willow, but I can't swim, so yeah.
Oh. Oh, nice cricket. Are you playing Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze? Or is that Switch or Wii U, cricket? Fantastic game, either way. Actually, that's what I sort of got into, at least individual stages, because of the time attacks. I did go for gold medals in every one. It's got super tricky, but I think that's where I enjoy sort of speedrunning or time attack most. I think when it's just like individual stages or something like that. And even that, of course, can be really tricky, but it can end up being very rewarding. Nice. Beat funky mode, Cricken. Nah, that is fair. Still got the Wii U hooked up then, nice.
Wow, another wallet upgrade.
Oh.
I have 19 out of 300 fruits.
Hey. Wait, was that 19? 1-9 there?
19, yes.
Oh gosh. I'll keep at it.
Well, I come to a scarab every second. Should be fine.
I spent all my money!
We're trying to find on the map where, let's see if I can find it. Just looking through old screenshots at the moment.
Yeah, there are a lot of hidden heads and stuff.
Thank you for the, hi Shamwell, thank you so much for the host. How are you doing, man? Oh, is that where it's, just comparing screenshots to, How are you doing, Shamwell? How did the, DLC for Shenmue 3 go in the end? You seem to be doing pretty well in terms of the, yeah, in terms of the, you did do a bit well on the turtle race, didn't you?
You still have to unlock the flipper thing at 80 cost.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the amount of the map that opens up when you get that flipper, you can't really understate it, can you? I'm just trying to find the. I assume it's in this area, the patch you move Rinby to next.
I thought you saw it before.
It's not that there, is it? In the middle.
No.
That's the thing. It's easy to confuse stuff on the map. For it.
Just like 30 seconds ago, I gave you a hint.
30 seconds ago. It's not down there, is it?
I called out what you are missing at the moment. It is marked on your map as well.
Oh, you mean the quest?
No, not the quest.
Oh, you mean...
Something in Merrow Hill.
Something where, sorry?
In Merrow Hill, yeah, you see that Chivo bumper.
Hmm. Yeah, the one we haven't spent money on.
Yeah.
So...
How did you went there without spend lady?
Oh, there it is, yeah. I see it now. Nice. Thank you so much, as always, for your patience.
I mean, you was there like 3 times before, so...
Yeah, it's been a little while. Yeah, so, I'm trying to think how we actually... How do we get there again? Can we just go up from the green area to the bottom left of it? Or no, we came in from the right to the
Remember
left.
what the dolphin said?
Oh, says red.
The catfish. Oh, did you? You didn't do it with catfish, I believe.
Hmm.
Okay. From the monastery.
Oh, so up here and then
It's a bit hidden.
Can't remember that. Where am I? So I tell you what, if I pop to the left from here. Oh, nice, Shenworld, yeah. Although you're not streaming for 2 more weeks, are you? But you, your friend Cybernator is. So say I followed Cybernator, so happily too then. That's cool. They've done quite a bit of DLC for Shenmue 3, haven't they? Shenworld.
Still searching for dive fish or leash?
Oh, okay. This is coming back to me now. That's good time, yeah. Yeah, no worries, Shenworld. We're just doing, actually, I suppose you can relate to this. We're doing just going after 100% completion on this. Which we're quite close to the end on. We're at kind of a point where, it's kind of a scavenger hunt, trying to just get what we have left. But I've got JKX Win on the line, who's been so helpful throughout all of this. Oh, you said that was the 3rd one, so that is the last one. I know one of them was kind of a race, like, characters racing sort of thing, I want to say, right? Shenworld?
Oh, nice! I got Bruno Plenty.
Hey, what up?
That's an item you missed.
Yeah, I think the first DLC for Shenmue 3, wasn't it like a racing kind of thing? I don't think any of them have been story related. I think I'm right in saying Shenworld. Have they all been kind of like mini games or things like that? Hey, there we go. So, just got the last step in Venri's side quest to do. Oh, cool. Oh, the second was story related. Oh, cool. What did you think of the second one? I imagine that's the most kind of substantial one in terms of, I kind of wonder where that would take place. I assume that's not after Shenmue 3, is it? That takes place? Yeah, we're very soon coming up to the end of 100% on this. Oh, that's a shame, Shamwood. I know there was a bit of kind of like, well, why aren't people who back in the game getting that DLC included? I know there was kind of a feeling of that, wasn't there? There's probably a bit to debate with that, yeah. The Kickstarter didn't go completely without a hitch in a lot of ways, did it? It's still amazing that happened, though. Like, God, that was crazy when that got announced at E3 all those years ago. Don't worry, it will take years for our parasitic spores to complete the takeover. You will be long gone by then. That's a bit secretly sinister, isn't it? So we got the deluxe add-on for the slug vacuum, so we can now hold 2 slugs instead of just 1.
It's so useless.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I think by this point, we're not going to need it that much, really, are we?
No, not even when you get it soon. It's really useless.
Right, no kidding.
Because slug jumps depends on where the slug is. And yeah, it's really hard to shoot when there are 2 slugs and they are not cover each other. They are like one on the top and one on the right side also. So it's really hard.
Bit awkward to make use of.
I would prefer the deluxe slug bag increases the timer also.
Oh, that would be, yeah, that would be so invaluable, wouldn't it?
Okay. Oh, there's this bubble. I would like to get that, but I don't have the die.
So I kind of did the fin here earlier than
Yeah.
Nintendo's really. There we go. Hello, Ben.
Wiggling on the left. You also got.
It is funny, Shenmue, I did back Mighty Number 9, which was, oh gosh, a lot of craziness with that Kickstarter. I didn't hate the game, it was kind of mediocre in the end, but... To say, a friend of mine backed the Shenmue 3 one several times. Oh, and actually, a friend of ours on here, Peds, I can't remember why, he had a second Bloodstained Ritual of the Night Kickstarter, so we backed it twice somehow. I ended up buying one of those off him. I've still not played Ritual of the Night, but I really loved Curse of the Moon, the 8-bit one they did. How are you this afternoon, Ben? Do you like to 100% games, Ben? That's basically what we're doing here at the moment. Getting close.
I got another skin, and I know where the 4th skin is, so only 1 skin left.
Only one what left, sorry?
These colors where you can color your ball in.
Oh, yes, yeah. Cool.
But sadly, no mailbag, no dive fish.
Have you got the rainbow ball at least?
No, but I know where it is.
Ooh.
But I need the dive fish to get it.
I don't know, for a while I was sort of like, I don't know, just keep the ball like the default colour just so I can see it more easily. But I think I've opened up to the rainbow one now. I quite like that. A lot of the designs are cool, aren't they? Like I like some of the insect ones.
Yeah, bugs are cool and the sweets are cool. So I use what is it? Bug plus red. It's a glowfly, or I don't know what it is called. A little. It's yellow and has some red.
Yeah, I think I remember that one. So what you're saying is you don't use the done one.
Well, I had not three. I was there last time.
That's quite fair.
But I have now three, so maybe.
Nice, man.
Let's see what's in that spirit. I was not able to do that last time because I had no plugin. Like an hour later or so.
So I'll gonna go finish off the Willow quest.
And then
The egg.
so then how many percent do you have on the...
Yeah, so I'll do this. I'll reset to the title to the main menu, check that, and then go to can't remember where the egg is now. It's somewhere south, isn't it?
Where are you going? Oh. Hey, you are right next to Willow.
Let's remember where the egg is.
Oh, the egg is not showing anymore when you activate it. It's in a big tree area in the Andes.
It is there, is it?
No, that is the end boss. Like, when you find Diefish Cave, right below is another big empty cave.
Oh,
Yeah, you wanted it.
is it,
Right next to the dolphin yeah, you are right there.
just there? Okey-doke. Nice one.
It just disappeared from the map once you finish all the...
Oh gosh! Oh, what happened to the statue?
Oh Mama, the amazing!
You run, you never teleported anywhere, you just hid in that statue. The logistics of that become very strange when you think about him being split into...
Especially when you not collect all the nuggets.
Right. I guess forced back to... Oh my gosh. God, that's weird on so many levels.
What am I doing now?
Oh, poor Willow. So I got...
This is quite hard.
Got the achievements How Wonderful and Treasure Hunter. Now we can swim really fast.
That is not a good disability in my opinion.
What, swimming faster?
Yeah, because when you get out of the water you have so much speed that you jump over things that you don't want to jump over.
Oh. I did wonder if it would be undoing some muscle memory a little bit.
Well, it's not the muscle memory, it's just, hey, after I go out of the water, I want to slow down and get on that flipper pedal. And you just jump over it.
Oh dear. Oh, sorry, I did say I'll warp over here and then check the percentage.
Yeah, be sure to get a checkpoint first.
Yeah, no, I will do. Which will be...
Okay, I guess I have to dive Fish Cave.
There we are, got that one.
Really stupid 80 cost, only one spawn.
So there you go, I'm at 97% there.
So that last Jeevel bumper gave you 3%? That's crazy.
I was surprised it was only, what was it, 88% I think before? That did seem weirdly low, so yeah, just those objectives just really pumped it up.
Shall I give you a hint where you find the quest?
Am I still missing the quest?
Yes.
Yeah, if you could, that would be really appreciated, thank you.
You did Fallen Thorns for it.
I did what, sorry?
You did Fallen Thorns to unlock the quest.
I fell in thorns,
Yeah, the pit where you lose fruits every time.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
So what happened when you fall in thorns 10, 30 and 50 times? Don't remember anymore?
Sorry, I'm just checking this, the egg thing first.
Okay. So credits will roll.
With my birth, the cycle of island ancients will start again. Gosh. It's like the true ending or something.
Oh. That is quite interesting seed, yeah it is.
Yeah, no worries at all, Shamworld, I do that as well. It's all good. Oh, there you go, the credits again. So this game has a good ending and a best ending, I guess. But we're not actually done. There's one more thing we need to do, is there?
There are only a few spawns that I can check. And then I don't know where to go anymore. So I can check that one. But I thought I don't have to. Still only have wallet upgrades, noisemaker, and the plug vacuum for abilities.
Yeah, so I'll let these credits play, load up the game, and then I was going to see if I could start the randomizer today, but I'll probably leave that until maybe about tomorrow afternoon. No worries if you're not.
The seed pod. I don't need the seed pod yet. Oh, dang it. Thanks for playing, says credits.
Right. Okay, so you said the last side quest was to do with like falling into thorns, didn't you?
You did already fall in thorns 50 times, didn't you?
Oh, of course. Okay. Oh, I'm completely with you now. So it's oh, where is that area? The yeah, the bit where all those spirits.
The hidden cave you're searching for, yeah.
Uh,
Don't know where it is. I can give you a hint.
that would be appreciated.
It's below the waterfall. Not behind it, it's below me. No.
So. Oh yes, there it is. Oh, there we are.
Wait, I still cannot go up.
Oh, you still can't go somewhere you're trying to get to.
I tried again the water pit without die fish. I tried.
Oh.
So again, I have to walk around.
Oh. Hi, Airfolds. I've got JKX win on the line. He's doing a randomizer run of this. I'm just doing like the final, nearly 100% of this now.
So I can do that with slime, but I don't like to do slime.
How are you this afternoon, Airfolds? Gosh, it is quicker, isn't it? With these swim in.
Yeah, I mean, in water it's fine, but when you came out of the water, you have such a high momentum. You're gonna jump over things.
Oh, I completely forgot about this. They did say only those wearing the ceremonial garb. So I'll get sorted out on that.
Nice. First try waterfall chest. That's crazy. And it only has kickback. Why? I don't need kickback.
I'm sorry, man.
Ah, that's Downscape is not possible without dive.
I'm trying to figure out what would be good for the ceremonial garb.
Wait. That's a thing? Okay. I never thought of that. That could open a lot of stuff. I just got a slug and went into a beeline and got shooting out of the beeline. That's a weird point. But with incredible aim and luck, you could get to places you never thought of.
How are you still discovering stuff in this game? You've put so many hours into
That's
it.
the crazy thing.
Yeah.
About 2 years in the game and still discovering stuff.
That's
Why
incredible.
am I getting another slug? I'm so stupid. I don't need.
You know the
I did-
sorry, I was gonna say, you know the ceremonial garb you need for the that cave. Am I right in saying it's crimson sparkles mixed with something else for the red?
Well, there are crimson, so you need crimson, I guess.
So I do need crimson, yeah, and then something else for that. Yeah, because I need ceremonial garb to get in. I don't know if it'd be the firefly ball. No.
I just did a really hard hijack without even attempting it. It just was like, hey, I don't need this, like exploding it, and I landed in the harder one of the.
Nice.
Okay. Oh yeah, Jamja. What do you have for me? Jamja, give me something good, please. Quick, dang it. Why? So annoying. So I know that I can get somehow to these people with slug back. Without those.
So yeah, just going through the different, trying to get the ceremonial garb if they want. Trying out a few of the options.
There is dung. Oh my god, if I find the bucket somehow, I can do the beanstalk. No, I still need the leash.
Oh.
Oh, I can pay. Of course I can pay. The light spawns! Nice! Another spawn!
What was that?
I have the first spawn that you put above Matuma's pit.
Oh, nice.
Ah, nice. That's huge.
Well done.
And now I can pay the 300 because I have 4 wallet upgrades. So let's try that. Yeah. Can't pay the 200 and the other 200 because I cannot reach them without. I fish only. how many combinations you have left. When shall I say that might be a different thing?
Oh, you mean the ceremonial garb?
It is a color, that I can't say.
So I'm thinking, is it just red on its own? Is it actually? Oh gosh, I was overthinking that. There we are.
Fun fact, red was also the last color I needed for the achievement that you have all the colors.
Oh no, kids.
I was like, I have all the colors tested, and then I was like in the bit system going through them, like the first one and the second, the first one and the third, the first one and the fourth. And at the very end, I did only the fifth one, and then oh.
Yeah, cause I guess you had done one before it every time, hadn't you? That's quite funny. I was relieved when that achievement popped up, because it's like, well, I've not been keeping track of which ones I've got. Rage fills me. The betrayers are free to enjoy the outside world without a thought of their sins and transgressions. Oh gosh.
What was I going for? Oh yeah, light spores. Light spores, give me something.
There's just like the odd dark undercurrent aspects of the lore in this.
Finally, going to the ape. Light spores is the dive fish. Nice. Finally got it.
I'm so relieved when you're happy about what you've gotten, because it's just the headache of not getting what you want in a randomizer like that. It's pretty rough.
So now I can check all the water things, and one of them has the leash.
Hey.
Maybe. Could also be that there's something else.
Hmm.
First thing I should do with the dive fish is go into dive fish camp. Because there are 8 tadpole spawns that are possible in Flanders. And I did not found a single key. There are 4 keys in this game. Let's pay the 300 and see if he had some. Wickling, okay. 300 fruits for Wickling, yeah. I take it.
I thought I didn't recognise this.
Yeah, you saw that before, but it was not open.
I was thinking like, oh, I don't think I had done this, but I had like done an objective in this. Yeah, here we are. Well.
Using the noise maker isn't
Oh yeah, of course.
very well.
I don't know why I always forget that. Yeah, that makes that so much easier. There we go.
Will be so impressed of the item. And then you will understand why this game is for bad players because you unlock the quest when you fall in thorns, right?
Right.
So, what do you expect to get from it?
Something merciful and nice, and hopefully not making fun of the player.
It's pretty nice if you find it, if you get it early. Yeah. But in your case, it's pretty much useless.
So that's kind of odd, like in a 100% speedrun, you just gotta die on well, not die, but on purpose.
I died 50 times in the first 10 minutes.
Wow. Which must be really
On
confusing.
purpose.
That's gotta be confusing to someone watching, like, are they just really bad? It's like, no.
No, I died so fast that it is obvious that I do it on purpose.
Oh, okay.
Like, just dump me in the thorns, go up, dump me in the thorns.
That's fair though. Yeah, once I realised why I was cutting away to this, I was a bit kind of, oh gosh, is this a bad mark on me? But it's like, no, we are meant to, meant to do this. Release us. Oh gosh. You have ended it by showing you our sympathetic to our rage. You got the boon of plenty, it doubles the value of every fruit collected. Oh, wow.
It's such a great item. It fixes all our fruit problems.
Oh gosh. Yeah, we don't really need that now,
What? You don't need it?
but...
And by the way, I have a 97% file without boon of plenty and with 0 deaths.
you can't just leave that as it is, haven't you? Just sort of...
Yeah, I was like, when I fall in thorns, I just reset to the checkpoint. Just wanted a save file.
That's fair. That's a bit dark there, those spirits are like release. I assume you can't. Like, that's it on that. It's a bit grisly. There we go, 100%. All done. So what
2.5 hours.
Yeah, probably longer than I expected. Yeah, we've got all 31 achievements now as well, so nice one.
Yeah, I made a guide video for Not Speedrunner 2 with all the achievements. And I got a comment on it, like, the video is 2.5 hours long, and like at 1 hour and 50 minutes, he write, "Hey, I'm at 1 hour 50 and I still need 16 achievements." Yeah, there are a lot of collectibles you get at the very end.
Yeah.
Did I?
Oh, there we go. I suppose I might as well raid you. I mean, there's only 4 viewers, so...
It's fine, I have less.
So yeah, I'll send what we have over, but thank you so much everyone again, thank you so much JKXWin. As I say, are you okay for me to do this tomorrow as well, midday?
Yeah, of course, I have free the next 2 weeks.
Nice, yeah, so tomorrow midday I'll try the randomizer for this, and I might stream Broken Sword tonight, probably about 8 o'clock. I'll see how the timing goes on that.
Sword, the point and click adventure, right?
Yeah, that was one of my favourites as a kid. I really love Broken Sword.
Oh, wow.
Fantastic,
I really
yeah.
have to get that because I was a really big fan of Manic Mansion and Indiana Jones and
Oh,
all point and
nice.
click adventures and so.
Yeah.
And what was it? Monkey Island and so.
Yeah, because I recently did Curse of Monkey Island, and I've planned to do... So, I mean, I've played the first full Monkey Island. I've finished the first 3 and got to the end of the 4th one. Yeah, I mostly grew up with the LucasArts games like that, or like Grim Fandango a bit as well, but Broken Sword's like the one non-LucasArts game from back in the day I really love, so it'll be fun to revisit it. And yeah, hopefully I'll be on 8 o'clock for tonight for that. I'll have to say.
What is it then, and how many hours?
So that again, sorry?
What time would it be for me, or?
Oh, that'd be like just after 9 for you, I would think. I'll message you to say I'm definitely on if you do. Yeah, just to be sure. And as I said, I'll be on this again tomorrow midday. Trying out the randomizer. I'll let you know. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I look forward to it.
Got the blue key.
Hey, well done. But yeah, thanks so much, everyone. All the best. Take it easy. Bye bye.
Now I can watch myself.